Come on, let's build this kitchen garden. And while we do, let's talk a little bit about why I believe gardens and gardening, the action of touching soil, is so beneficial to humans, community, and the environment. So, I started my gardening journey back when my baby, who is now 18 and in her freshman year in college, when she was 2, is when I started. And I didn't really get into gardening until my youngest baby, who's now 8, was born. Over the years, I found that having a garden is essential for my mental health, for the health of my body, and of course, the health of the environment. I recently moved from Colorado to Arizona, which means I had to leave a bunch of my plants in Colorado, which was super disappointing and made me quite sad. And then on top of that, the plants that did make it to Arizona, once they got out in this heat, they was like, nah, we ain't gonna make it. So in order to honor their tiny little lives, we are going to upcycle this soil. So I've added some mycorrhizal fungi, and then I also added some BioLive, which is a nutrient to help feed the biodiversity in the soil. So we're just putting some life back into this soil so that the plants can have everything they need to grow and thrive and be great. So for this kitchen garden, I have some oregano, rosemary, basil, and then cilantro. I've been collecting these plants, and while they look cute and bushy as they are on the counter, I wanted to put them in something that's a little more aesthetically pleasing and not so all over the place, because I'd be doing all types of baking and sewing and all the things on my kitchen counter. So I just want it to be in one central location where I can move things around more easily. A lot of times people ask me what they can do in order to regenerate their lifestyle, and as someone who is a soil advocate, I always tell people to grow your own food no matter where you are, no matter how much space you have. I think this offers the opportunity for us to, one, bring nature inside, two, to have that education, because a lot of people don't know about soil and its impacts on us as human beings and our health, but as well as the environment. So it offers up that education and introduces us to soil biology and carbon sequestration and the benefits of growing healthy, nutrient-dense foods. I also think it's really cool that having a garden, especially indoors, offers this sweet little sensory element to our home. You can walk past and rub your fingers on the leaves and then smell it, and it gives you like this aromatherapy boost. It's really amazing. So I encourage you to try it if you don't have a herb garden at home already. There was a time in my life where I was battling anxiety and depression, and I started putting my hands in the soil on a consistent basis, and I noticed that the anxiety and the depression was subsiding seemingly out of nowhere. It has been scientifically proven that soil has a diverse population of microbiology within it, and some of those microbes, or just the little tiny living beings in there, can help to regulate our nervous systems and release serotonin, which is like the feel-good hormone, which helps us to regulate and battle through the anxiety and depression that we might be experiencing. Another thing that I love about having plants in the home is it really adds like a freshness and a brightness to the space. And there's even some herbs that are going to help to purify your air, like rosemary and basil. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, which gives that freshness to the space. And they also filter out harmful organic compounds that might be found like in our cleaning supplies or in the furniture that we have in our home, things like that. So there's so many benefits to having a kitchen garden. And so no matter what type of space you have, there is always somewhere for you to grow your food, whether it be a bright sunny window or your patio, or if you have space in your home, you can set up some garden beds and grow your food. Not only does having a garden offer us a way to become more self-sufficient and grow our own food. It also teaches us about life cycles. And then, of course, there's the environmental element. Not only are we reducing our waste and saving money because we don't have to go out and buy these foods that are overpriced, we are also helping the environment heal herself. As we continue to move forward in life in general, starting a small garden, no matter where you are, create that self-sufficiency and that sustainability in the practice of regenerating our lifestyle. So if you have any questions about regenerating your lifestyle, please let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. If you're not part of the community yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Share this video out to your family and friends in your community, because the more of us that have gardens, the more carbon that is sequestered, the more food that we're producing hyper locally, which means that we're connected with our communities, ourselves, and with nature more. Before you go, don't forget to like this video. And until next time, stay sweet. Peace.